Hey guys, happy Monday. I didn't post anything this weekend because I didn't want to. We had other stuff that we were working on, like putting up our new art show this month, and because of that, I was just working on that other stuff. I didn't want to have to sit down and um, uh, you know put up my blog posts, put up my vlog, put up my from my balcony post. So I just ignored all three of those things for the weekend. But what I did do, speaking on having a limited perspective, like I discussed in a video a couple days ago, um, I I finished cleaning my studio, and well, not 100% finished, but mostly finished cleaning my studio. And for me, in the place that that I am in my life right now, it's like a really exciting thing. And it's funny to me because like most people, it's like, oh, you cleaned, like who cares? But my studio is where I spend probably 80% of my life, um, not counting time that I'm asleep. And sometimes I'm asleep in here anyway, so counting some of that time. Um, and so it's crazy for me. Like it was so much work to clean it. I had to, Caleb's gone right now. He's in Dominican Republic working on a TV show, and so I had to do it myself. We have our intern from Germany, and he helped out, but it's it was nuts. It was so much work, and I had to kind of organize everything. But I kind of got it done, and so for me, that's like this extremely exciting thing. But it's also because I realized that I'm at a place where I'm just creating a bunch of content, but not actually sharing it with anyone. So my perspective is limited to the scope of like me and my roommates, and that's it. I don't even right now. I'm not even sharing the projects that like all the content, all the work that I have finished. I'm not even putting it out anywhere. I'm just saving it all for some point where I'm going to have like my final push where I'm going to try to become important again in the art scene. And right now I'm far from that, so I'm at a place where I'm alone a lot, and it's not a problem. I enjoy being alone, but I'm alone a lot in my studio, just me and Evangelina in here, like kicking it by ourselves, watching basketball and painting. And so when I do clean my studio, and I just have this, it feels like I've opened up this like fresh perspective and all these opportunities on life. Here, I'm gonna show you real quick. It's not gonna be as exciting to you as it is to me. All this stuff back here is just stuff that I have to put out like this week. A bunch of shoes that need to be shipped. Now that I'm paid, I can do that. That's not quite organized yet. A painting back there that we tagged with the penis. That got cleaned up. All the art's back here. So this is going to be our screen printing area. This is a contained mess right here because we're building shelves and putting a lot of that up. And there's still a bunch of art from the last show that needs to be picked up. This is Allison's area. She's not set up yet. She's been going through a lot of stuff and like building, like doing murals in San Francisco and stuff. So she's working on all that. Our train sculptures, they're over here by themselves. We organized all that stuff against the window. Caleb's desk is in the corner, and those two glass cases are going to be gone any day. And then my desk, I'm actually building a new one soon, getting rid of that, and it'll be finished. So that's where I am now, and it's odd because I wonder if other people who, first of all, other artists do this, and other people who are not artists, what they have to say about it, because I feel like I can operate based on like categorizing things in my head. So, like I said earlier, when something is a contained mess, it's easier for me to work around. If I'm in my studio and there's a mess in the corner and people just keep piling stuff onto it and it's starting to spread, then it bothers me so much. Like I have to get it cleaned up. Like I'm not capable of working at all, period, next to it. I can try to shut myself off and just totally ignore it, but it really, really bothers me. To like more than any stress at all with anything. Like it's the thing that bothers me most in the world almost. And so, or it feels like that at least. But if something is a contained mess, like for example, I think a lot of people will put their dirty laundry in like a hamper, and there's some people who can just throw it in a corner. Some people who can put it in just a basket, like with no lid. And then there's some people who have to like put it in their closet, throw it all in a hamper, close the lid of the hamper, and then close the closet door. And that's the only way that they can deal with having their dirty laundry. However, for me, it's like as long as the laundry's not starting to fall out of the basket, then it's fine because it's a contained mess and I know exactly what it is. I know the limit of its scope. I know everything about that mess and how it got there and how it's staying there and what happens to it next. But when there's something else like your studio and people come in and they just drop stuff off in there, it's impossible for me to work like that. So the fact that I got my studio finished and cleaned and I got 2 projects done last week and I'm expecting to get another 2 projects done this week, it's a really good feeling for me, and I feel like I've got a lot of momentum right now and I'm just going to keep it rolling into the rest of this month. Speaking of, I have to email somebody because I was supposed to have something for him last month for fun, and I didn't get it to him, and I got to email him and tell him that it's coming soon. So anyway, thanks for the chat, guys. I appreciate it.